So today we'll be doing the new chapter, so that is the portfolio optimization. Alright, so the portfolio optimization is also known as portfolio selection. Alright, so under portfolio selection we have two methods. Okay, number one, simple Markowitz portfolio optimization, and then we have another one using sharp model of optimization. So we will look at one by one. So we start with the simple Markowitz portfolio optimization. Alright, so to calculate which one is the most optimized portfolio using the simple Markowitz portfolio optimization. Alright, so we are going to calculate the expected utility, okay, which is EU of each prospective asset mix using the following formula. Okay, so this is a formula of EU expected utility, which is equal to RP. So RP is the portfolio's expected return, okay, minus variance of the portfolio. Okay, here is variance of the portfolio divided by the RT. Okay, which is the RT is the risk tolerance for the investor. Okay, so please take note that the variance of the portfolio divided by risk tolerance, okay, this one in the bracket is also known as the risk penalty. Alright. Okay, so next, so here's the question. Okay, panel A is the prospective efficient portfolio, which as we have the asset mix. Okay, for portfolio A, B, and C. So here's stock and bond. So given portfolio A has 20% stock, 80% bond, and given the RP, the return of the portfolio is 7%, and variance of the portfolio also 7%. Okay, for portfolio B, okay, portfolio B consists of 50% of stock and 50% of bond, and it has 8% return of the portfolio, and the variance is about 13%. Okay, and then the portfolio C, okay, it consists of 80% of stock and 20% of bond. Okay, so the return of the portfolio would be 9%. Okay, and the variance of the portfolio is quite high. Okay, because the investment in stock is the high risk investment. So that's why the variance of the portfolio C is 20%. Okay, much lot higher compared to portfolio A and B. Alright, so we have two investors here. Okay, the risk tolerance factors. We have investor 1, Ali. Okay, investor number 2 is Abu. Okay, so RT is the risk tolerant. Okay, Ali has 5 risk tolerant, which is less tolerant. Okay, Abu has 40 RT, okay, which is more tolerant. Okay, so the higher the RT, meaning the higher the willingness to take the risk, okay, of the investment. Alright, okay, so let us try to calculate what is the expected utility, okay, for each prospective portfolio of each investor. Okay, so using the formula of EU, okay, which is just now we have RP minus variance portfolio divided by the risk tolerance. Okay, so we are going to calculate for Ali and Abu. Okay, so here the expected utility for Ali. Okay, so if Ali choose to invest in portfolio A, okay, the risk tolerance for the expected utility for Ali would be 5.6, which is come from 7. Okay, return of the portfolio just now given in the question. Okay, minus variance portfolio also 7 divide by RT. RT of Ali just now 5 kan? Yang kita tengok dekat dalam this table. Okay, so we refer to the last two column here and also the RT given in the next table. Okay, so Ali, if Ali invests in portfolio A, the expected utility for Ali would be 5.6. So if Ali invests in portfolio B, okay, which is the return of the portfolio 8 minus variance portfolio 13 divided by RT 5. So the expected utility will be 5.4. And if Ali invests in portfolio C, okay, return of the portfolio 9 minus variance portfolio 20 divided by the risk tolerance of Ali 5. Okay, so it would give expected utility 5. Okay, while for Abu, okay, if Abu invests in portfolio A, Okay, 7 return of the portfolio minus 7 over 40. So 7 variance of portfolio divided by the 40, the risk tolerance. So if Abu invest in portfolio A, it will give Abu 6.825 expected utility. Okay, if Abu invest in portfolio B, it will give Abu 7.675 expected utility. And if Abu invest in portfolio C, so it will give Abu 8.5 expected utility. Alright, so we want to know which one is the best portfolio for Ali, which one is the best portfolio for Abu. So how do we answer this question? Okay, so we move to the last slide. Okay, the best portfolio for Ali and Abu. Alright, so the best portfolio for Ali is portfolio A because it has the highest EU. Okay, that's now for Ali because Ali is less tolerant. Okay, ataupun Ali doesn't enjoy a lot of risk sebab dia punya risk tolerance is about 5 saja, less tolerant towards risk. So that's why dia lebih sesuai untuk invest in portfolio A. Okay, because portfolio A the variance 7%. Okay, maksudnya Ali has to invest dia punya combination of portfolio tu 20% in stock and 80% in bond. Sesuai lah because the risk tolerance is low. Okay, while for Abu, okay, the best portfolio for Abu is portfolio C because it has the highest EU, the highest expected utility. Okay, so if we look at the portfolio C, memanglah because of portfolio C consists of 80% of stock and 20% of bond. Okay, and the variance which is represent the risk of the portfolio is quite high here. It's about 20 kan, compare yang tadi kalau Ali punya 7. Okay, but this one is suitable with Abu because Abu has 40 risk tolerant, which is more tolerant toward risk. Okay, so that's why lah Abu, the best portfolio for Abu is portfolio C because it has the highest expected utility. And an investor will choose portfolio that brings the highest EU. Okay, so as the optimal asset mix. And then the optimal or the best portfolio for an investor would be one from the opportunity set, okay, which is the efficient frontier that maximize the utility. Okay, so this is how we find the best optimized portfolio ataupun the best selection of the portfolio for the investor using simple Markowitz portfolio optimization. Okay, that we only have to calculate the EU and then we find the highest EU, which means the highest EU brings the most optimized portfolio for the investor. Okay, in the next video, I will show you the sharp model of optimization pula. Okay, so that's all I think for this video. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.